Released in 2010, the crime-drama thriller, Across the Line, The Exodus of Charlie Wright, is one of those films that quietly builds tension through atmosphere, character conflict, and emotional uncertainty rather than relying only on explosive action scenes. Directed by Ellis Frazier, the movie blends crime, suspense, and personal redemption into a story that feels both intimate and dangerous at the same time. While the film did not become a massive mainstream blockbuster, it developed a reputation among viewers who enjoy slow-burning thrillers with layered performances and morally complicated characters. The movie carries a gritty tone from beginning to end, and it succeeds largely because of its cast and the grounded way the story unfolds. The film centers around Charlie Wright, played by Aidan Quinn, a wealthy financial executive whose life collapses after his criminal activities are exposed. Instead of facing the consequences directly, Charlie disappears and escapes to Mexico, hoping to leave behind the chaos he created in the United States. What begins as an attempt to survive quietly soon becomes far more complicated, as dangerous people, hidden motives, and unexpected relationships begin surrounding him. Without revealing spoilers, the movie explores themes of guilt, identity, survival, and whether a person can truly escape their past. One of the strongest aspects of the film is the performance delivered by Aidan Quinn. His portrayal of Charlie Wright feels restrained, believable, and emotionally layered. He does not play the character as a traditional action hero or a completely evil criminal. Instead, he presents Charlie as a man trapped between fear, regret, and desperation. Quinn gives the role a tired realism that fits the mood of the movie perfectly. Throughout the film, viewers can sense the emotional burden Charlie carries, even during moments where he tries to appear calm or confident. It is a performance built more on expressions and quiet tension than dramatic speeches, and that approach works very well for this kind of story. Another major highlight comes from Andy Garcia, who plays a powerful figure connected to the dangerous criminal world surrounding Charlie's new life in Mexico. Garcia brings charisma and authority to the screen every time he appears. His performance has a smooth confidence that makes his character unpredictable and compelling. He balances charm with menace in a way that keeps viewers uncertain about his true intentions. Garcia has always been known for his commanding screen presence, and this movie gives him several moments where that talent shines. The supporting cast also contributes strongly to the atmosphere of the film. Mario Van Peebles appears as a determined investigator pursuing Charlie's trail, adding another layer of tension to the story. His role brings urgency to the narrative, especially during scenes involving law enforcement and investigation. Meanwhile, Danny Pino and Claudia Ferri help fill the movie with believable supporting performances that keep the emotional tone grounded. The cast works together effectively, creating a world where trust feels fragile and every conversation may carry hidden meaning. Director Ellis Frazier deserves credit for maintaining the film's consistent tone. Instead of turning the movie into a loud action spectacle, he focuses on suspense, conversation, and atmosphere. The pacing is intentionally measured, allowing viewers to absorb the tension building around Charlie Wright's situation. The Mexican setting also plays a major role in shaping the film's identity. Rather than feeling like a simple backdrop, the environment becomes part of the story itself. The streets, buildings, nightlife, and isolated locations all contribute to a feeling of uncertainty and displacement. Charlie is constantly surrounded by unfamiliar territory, and the audience feels that discomfort along with him. Visually, the film uses warm colors and shadowy lighting to create an noir-inspired mood. There is a slightly dusty and worn appearance to many scenes, which fits the themes of corruption and moral decay. The cinematography is not flashy, but it remains effective throughout the movie. Many scenes rely on silence, facial expressions, and carefully framed shots to build suspense rather than depending on rapid editing or exaggerated action. That slower visual style may not appeal to viewers looking for non-stop excitement, but it works well for audiences who appreciate thoughtful crime dramas. The screenplay also deserves attention because it focuses heavily on character interactions and moral ambiguity. The movie avoids making every situation completely black and white. Charlie Wright is not presented as innocent, but the film also encourages viewers to understand his emotional state and personal struggles. Other characters are similarly layered, with motivations that shift as the story progresses. This creates an atmosphere where alliances feel uncertain and tension remains present even during quieter moments. One interesting aspect of the movie is how it examines the idea of reinvention. Charlie attempts to escape not only legal consequences but also the identity he created for himself through greed and dishonesty. The film quietly asks whether someone can truly become a different person after causing damage to others. This theme gives the story more emotional depth than a standard crime thriller. While the movie certainly contains suspenseful moments and criminal conflicts, it is equally interested in the emotional consequences of choices made long before the main story begins. The soundtrack and sound design also support the film's moody atmosphere. The music remains subtle for most of the runtime, helping scenes feel tense without becoming overwhelming. Instead of pushing emotions too aggressively, the soundtrack allows the performances and dialogue to carry the weight of the story. This understated approach matches the overall tone created by the director. For viewers who enjoy fast-paced action movies filled with constant explosions and chase sequences, this film may feel slower than expected. However, audiences who appreciate character-driven crime stories will likely find plenty to enjoy here. The movie focuses more on psychology, trust, and emotional pressure than spectacle. It builds suspense gradually and rewards viewers who pay attention to the small details within conversations and relationships. Another reason the film remains interesting is because it combines elements of American financial crime stories with the atmosphere of international noir thrillers. The contrast between Charlie's former wealthy lifestyle and his uncertain existence in Mexico creates strong dramatic tension. The film explores how quickly power and security can disappear when corruption and betrayal come to light. Overall, Across the Line, The Exodus of Charlie Wright is a solid crime thriller with strong performances, a thoughtful atmosphere, and an engaging central character. Aidan Quinn delivers one of the film's best elements through his emotionally controlled performance, while Andy Garcia adds charisma and danger to the story. Director Ellis Frazier keeps the movie focused on tension and character development rather than unnecessary spectacle, which gives the film a more mature and grounded identity. It may not be one of the most widely discussed thrillers of its era, but it offers enough suspense, emotional depth, and compelling performances to make it worth watching for fans of intelligent crime dramas. This movie is available on YouTube free.